Welcome. Today's midday miracle message. Now, remember, every weekday we're going to be here live at 12 o'clock UK time to deliver you a shot of life, a shot of wisdom, a shot of something that you're going to be able to take, and it's either you're going to be able to implement it immediately. You're going to have a new level of awareness. Something is going to happen so that you can start to get back into the driving seat of your life, despite the world going crazy. And we want to make sure that no matter what happens in this outside world, your inner world is you've got this balance and this alignment, and you've got every cell in your body thriving with life. Now, today's title is all around correct nutrition for manifestation. This is what I want you to get straight away. I want to cut straight to the chase, no fluff. Everything that you're putting in your body, everything, it's going to do one or two things. It's going to activate you or it's going to deactivate you. What I'd like you to be able to do is type in the chat now. Just keep typing in the chat. Let me know some of the foods or drinks or substances that you put in your body every single day. Type it in the chat. Let me know. Every food, every drink, every medication, everything that passes your lips, type it in, because I want you to understand this simple principle that I want to share with you. Everything that you're putting in is going to do one or two things. It's going to allow you to manifest things faster and more easily, or it's going to slow that down. And I'm going to explain why in a minute, why that happens so frequently in people's lives, where they say, hey, I want to manifest whatever it might be. And they actually get focused. They actually start doing things, moving in the right direction. But because thoughts and energy and signals and information isn't traveling through this thing well, it's like putting a 100-meter sprinter like Usain Bolt in quicksand, expecting him to go and win the race. Now, he may win the race against people like you and I still in quicksand. However, if he's at competition level, he's going to stand no chance of performing at its best. Now, some of you started putting in like morning smoothie. Keep typing in. Let me know some of the things that you're eating on a daily basis, and some things that are activating you. So you put certain things in the body that make you feel good, but then there are going to be some substances that are going to deactivate you. They're actually going to start to break you down from the inside out. And I want to cover some food and some substances that people are having on a daily basis that they think could be doing them good, but ultimately it's going to be doing them the absolute opposite. Let me deal with the big front runners in this game of life. The number one thing, sugar. Sugar. Most people are craving some type of sugar or some type of stimulant, because what that does is it gives you that bam, that instant hit, that instant shift. Now, the challenge with that is it's a substance coming in and it's going bam, it's got big energy, but guess what happens when that energy is, that substance is burnt out? Bam, your energy is going to come crashing down. So here's what happens. We see that spike in the sugar and it goes up. So like as Zara says, how do we kill the sugar craving? I want to show you how to get rid of all your sugars, all your caffeines, all the stuff that isn't going to serve you well. Now, there's going to be a journey, there's going to be a transition, but stick with me. So if you're burning a sugar, a caffeine, some type of substance where you need that for energy, and that substance is now burnt out, guess what's going to happen to you? Bam, you're going to come crashing down, which means what? Where you've got now a low energy, you're now living in a low frequency, you're now going below the line, you're having other stuff getting on top of you, and it could be frustration, it could be anxiety, it could be stress, it could be any of that stuff that is stopping you from performing at your best. Then when you go into those lower frequencies, so you've gone up with the sugar, but then the substance is burnt out, and then what happens? Bam, you come crashing down. As you're going down, you're never going to be able to manifest as the best version of yourself in those moments. So even when you're going on the up through the sugar, I want to explain this part. Most people never talk about this part. Think about when you see children and they've got wired up on sweets, or you've seen children around, say, Easter time, and they're shoving all the Easter eggs in the body in mass. And what happens is all these Easter eggs are getting in the body, and these kids are just wired up. And they're like, that sugar has like, it's almost like glazed over their eyes. They look like they're possessed. And you want to try and control those kids and get them in balance and harmony and alignment. You got no chance, because now there's a drug in it, and we're going to call the drug sugar. Or we'll put it a stimulant, because then it can cover things like caffeine and energy drinks and all that sort of fake stuff that's literally painting over rust. If you're rusting on the inside, we don't want to go and paint over that rust. We want to understand, right, there's some rust going on here. We want to get rid of the rust. All sugar, all caffeine, all stimulants that take your energy up, they're going to rust you from the inside out. So how do we do it? Well, you just saw me like drinking this stuff. So like my day starts usually around about 6 o'clock. I'm going till midnight most nights. And at the moment, I'm really just focused on work. And there isn't that much balance, as no one has, because we can't go out and meet people. We can't go out and do our normal hobbies. We can't go out and do all the normal things that would light us up. So most people are stuck at home, and they're stuck in front of a screen. Now, here's what I want you to understand. So hang on, there's a question coming through. How would you fuel an athlete that works horses and rides horses for over 8 hours a day, and then works with horses for then the next 4 hours? Great question. So this is what I do. Now in here, think about this. Food can be your medicine. Now, you don't want to be having substances and these stimulants. These stimulants are going to create acid in the body. All stimulants create acid. If we've got acid on one side of the scale here, and we've got alkalinity on the other side of the scale here, acid equals illness, alkalinity equals wellness. Type in the chat, where do you want to be? Do you want to be alkaline, or do you want to be acidic? Type it in the chat, let me know. Do you want to be acidic, or do you want to be alkaline? Of course you want to be alkaline. So what we've got to start to do is that sounds like a very difficult job. No. Oh, you talk about somebody else now. Okay, awesome. You lot talk to each other now. I love it. This is what I love about communities. People start to connect. So when you've got a stimulant that is creating acid in the body, we've got to start to look and start to understand, right, I've got to start to create a lifestyle so that I can start to create an alkaline lifestyle. Because here's what we know about alkalinity. When we are alkaline, well, first of all, let's just understand this. We're all talking about energy to begin with. Why do people have the caffeine and the sugars? To try and take their energy up. I can tell you now, the way I live, if I have that stuff, my energy comes down. That's the illusion that this sugary stuff keeps you going. No, it breaks you down. It spins your mind out. You can't think straight. Your thoughts are everywhere. You show me a child that can have loads of sweets, or can have lots of, say, like chocolate around Easter time, and they go and produce something that is in balance, it's in alignment, and it serves people. No, it doesn't. None of it. Usually what they're creating is so much drama that now other people have got to use their energy to try and go and numb the craziness that's now coming out of them. So what we want is alkalinity. Now, the way I do it is we created all of our own products. I don't know if you can see them at the back here. So all the products at the back there, all of our supercharged superfood products. This is what I do. So when in here, I've got a live juice, but I go and put a spoonful of our alkaline protein in it. Now, why do we create an alkaline protein? The body needs protein, but most of the proteins that people are buying are acidic. Animal products, all protein animal products, they're all going to create acid in the body. That acid is going to break you down. It's going to age you faster. It's just fact. It's just science. So within one spoonful of this, now, as I'm drinking that, I've got live nutrients going in. I've taken away the fiber, so the body doesn't need to break anything down. With our blend of our supercharged superfoods, the alkaline protein, I put a spoonful of that, I mix it up. That's how you supercharge a juice. Now, think about this. All food is just a shuttle system to be able to get the nutrients that are in the food into your blood. If they don't end up in your blood, the whole thing's a waste of time. Why? Because as your heart beats, we want your heart beating oxygen, water, and nutrients all the way around the body, fueling the body up so that you can go and use that energy to be able to go and create what you want. If you're putting the wrong fuel in the body, there's no way that you can use food to manifest anything you want in your life, because the food is numbing you. The food is draining you of energy. The food is breaking you down. The food is rusting you from the inside out. So what we've got to do is we have to make sure that we have awareness around, well, I've got to stop the poisoning. I've got to start some cleansing, and I've got to start to put live nutrients in the body. And this stuff, that's how hard it is to get it in the blood. That's it. You drink it. And what happens is, as you drink it, as your heart, so now it's literally going down to the frontal lobes of my stomach, bam, it's going to end up immediately in the blood. So as this heart is beating, now I've got alkalinity pumping around the body with every single heartbeat. Super easy to do. If you want to really lock into not just around nutrition, but around a whole lifestyle and how you can become supercharged, we've put a link somewhere around here. We're running an event, a masterclass event next Tuesday and Wednesday. Come to the event. It will take about 90 minutes to 2 hours to go through all of the teachings with you, so that you've got a clear roadmap on how you can supercharge your 2021, because this could be your best year yet. I kid you not. I know you can be really challenged at the moment, but what I've learned is that in our greatest challenges come our greatest teachings. And when we learn and we grow and we keep plugging into a high level of life, a high quality of life, so that you can perform at high levels, because that's what this stuff does. I put high performance demands on my body, on my mind, and I can tell you now, without our supercharged superfoods, there is no way I'd be able to do that stuff without breaking down. So what we've got to make sure, so some of you here saying, look, I'm vegan though. You can have vegans that are, I'm vegan, I live on a plant-powered diet, but you can have a lot of vegans eating processed foods like, say, pastas and breads and things like that, where they're still going to use food as poison, and the food is going to stop them from manifesting what they truly want. With this stuff, I'm going to ask you this question. Do you believe that you are a human being who every now and again you might get to have a spiritual experience, or do you believe that ultimately you're a spiritual being who's now having a human experience? If you are the masterclass is going to be recorded on Instagram. No, what you'll have to do is we're running them live. So there's a clip, there's going to be a link somewhere around here. The link will probably be in my bio as well on Instagram. If not, then come over to Skip Archimedes Live and see one of the posts around that, and there'll be a link in there where you can register, where we'll send you access to this masterclass completely for free. I'm giving the whole masterclass away totally for free. So we're spiritual beings having a human experience. Now, what does that mean? We're light beings. We're made of light energy. I can tell you now, when you eat our supercharged superfoods, you're bringing in a higher light frequency into your body and mind that allows you to perform at high levels, so that you can start to produce results in areas where most people don't think it's possible. And it's all because you're feeding and nourishing your body. Will you tell us in February how to buy your products? I mean, you can buy our products. I'll tell you what, if you even go on our YouTube channel, if you want a masterclass around this, if you go on our YouTube channel, go to Skip Archimedes, register on there and subscribe on there, put on the bell notifications, because we're giving away videos every single week free of charge. And what I've got on there is I've got a whole masterclass on there called Food Can Be Medicine. You can go there, you can watch it. There's a whole education around that, around food. Like, we go into much, much, much more detail. And then what I did on there is I gave an offer on there around our superfoods, which is probably the biggest no-brainer offer you're ever going to see when it comes to giving your body what it needs so that you can perform at high level. So go to YouTube. It's called Food Can Be Medicine. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Search for it in our YouTube channel. And I think you'll find that is a great education, because it talks about what foods we need, what foods we should avoid, a whole heap of traps that people fall in around superfoods and supplements that are on the market at the moment. So I help you avoid a lot of those traps that people fall into. And it's a masterclass, definitely worth watching. So I hope that helps you. It's called Food Can Be Medicine, and that's on our YouTube channel. But yes, we've got Supercharger Life coming up on the 20th and 21st. 2 days. Oh my God, that event is a game changer. You do not want to miss Supercharge Your Life. It is a amazing event. Tommy says, I agree that food is so important. 2 to 3 years ago, I used to faint 2 to 3 times every day because I didn't take care of my food. Too much gluten. Don't even remember my diet that time. Yeah, it's key. What you eat, it becomes you. Remember, food, yeah, what you eat is what you are. It's that simple. So we've got to start to make more conscious choices. When you start to feed your body things like, our supercharged superfoods or any of our supplements or probiotics, all of the stuff that we created to enhance the quality of your life. And in fact, if you really are, so yeah, I'm in for Supercharger Life. Yes, it's going to be, oh my God. I'm working on that event every single day with a team to make it the best 2 days, the best weekend that you've ever spent. It is a super powerful journey to go on, where it's a journey of self-discovery. It's a journey of life discovery. It's a universal life of discovery. You're going to get to discover so much more greatness about this game of life. What hard foods do you take in with the superfoods? So again, if you go on our YouTube channel, there's a whole heap of videos on there. I've got how to supercharge your smoothie, how to supercharge your juice on there. For me, as I said, I live on plant food. There's a whole, we're giving away like how to do certain soups, how to make fast meals. So it takes hardly any time, hardly any money. So if there's anything that you would like me to do videos on, please DM me or drop us a message somewhere, and I'll be more than happy, because we're about to start producing so many videos. So I hope that's helped you. And if you want us to produce any videos on a certain subject that you have an interest in, let us know. And if it's something that I believe that other people have an interest in as well, we will be more than happy to shoot those videos for you. So do go to a link that's somewhere around here. Get yourself registered for the event that's happening on Tuesday and Wednesday. That is the 9th and 10th next week. It's called 5 Steps to saying that I'm subscribing on YouTube. Brilliant. So it's 5 steps for you to be able to supercharge your 2021. And yeah, as I said, don't forget, block out the 20th and 21st, Supercharge Your Life. You do not want to miss that event. So have an awesome day. I really hope that you got value from today's Midday Miracle message. If you have, please like it. Please do share it as well. And please comment below, because it always helps the algorithm. So sending you lots of love. Have a beautiful day. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for tomorrow's Midday Miracle message. If you're in Club Supercharge at 5 p.m. today, we're going to be doing a workout. And then I'll be seeing you again in Club Supercharge at 7:30 in the morning for a yoga session there as well. So sending you all lots of love. Have a beautiful day. Live strong, live healthy, live long. Make sure you live now with the nutrients, oxygen, and water. For now, I'm out of here.